Good afternoon, my friends. This is Elder Robert Hemphill speaking to you from my 15 Minutes of Gospel Ministries channel, YouTube channel. I'd like to just say again, Happy New Year's to those who have, uh, if I haven't done so. But this is my second message during this year, and I just want to focus this time on how to keep the church going and how to support our youth. And I'd like to read the scriptures from First Timothy 4th chapter, 12th verse, NIV. It says, don't let anyone despise the youth. Again, don't let anyone despise the youth. As I read that, it says, don't let anyone look down on you because you're young, but setting an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. The following scriptures passage basically teaches us how we should teach our young people about God's glory and worship. Passages like Proverbs 22nd chapter verse 6 says, we should train the child up in the way they should go. And then if we look at Psalms 78, 4th verse, it says that we should tell the next generation of God's deeds. And in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, verse 1 says that we all, including the youth, must remember our Creator in the days of our youth before the difficult days come. You know, over the past decade or longer, I've come across people from various backgrounds, religious organizations and affiliations, and they have expressed concern more and more about more people not attending church, and especially the young people. They're not attending the church services anymore. Depending on who you share your concerns with, and those who have shared their concerns with me, I've heard many complaints, concerns from A to Z. Some people believe that depending on the congregation they serve in, the young people are not given opportunities to participate, to lead in any worship services, basically because of their age. And then on the other hand, there are some concerns raised about cliques and favoritism in the church congregation. Based on my professional organization and my professional observation, I've noticed that many traditional church congregations consist mostly of older age members and fewer young people. How can we address these concerns, my brothers and sisters? It is my belief that God's church cannot and will not fail. The church will not fail. Now, I want to just share some strategies that we can use to help, and I'm sure that you, as the reader or the hearer, have some ideas of your own. You know, there may be some ideas that I share with you, and I've gotten those ideas from other sources, and I'm sure you have your own ideas. There are plenty of young people who would love to serve in the church. But those of us who are seasoned church leaders, we need to create opportunities for others to serve in the church without being critics of them for various reasons. And I don't mean just young people either, but you have some members who they're middle-aged members or maybe a little older, and sometimes they feel like they're not given opportunities to serve. I just want to say to you, don't let your age become an excuse for others to look down on you. If you're young, and you are mature enough to serve, don't let people just look down on you. And we all face judgment or dismissal due to our age, some experiences, our background, but don't let critics silence you no matter what. I just like to just say that what we need to do is to be an example and build them up, not tear them down. Build people up and not tear them down. Don't let the critics silence you. Your conduct should be like Christ. Be positive and be supportive when you're working with people. Create some engagement for young people to participate. Create some programs that address their interests and needs. Also, address the needs of other members in the church and their interests. Foster a mentorship program for opportunities for young people as church leaders. Train them up to become church leaders. Organize church community projects and encourage youth to get involved. Encourage other members to get involved. Don't leave anyone out. Encourage our youth to lead initiatives so they can be empowered to have their voices heard and ideas heard. Let's utilize the young people, utilize the social media and technology which connects with young people. They love that. And then don't just give lip service, offer some type of financial support for young people to attend church and have events such as field trips so that they could participate in. And also just for any members in the church. There may be members who may be older than just young people. They may be middle-aged. But just encourage them and have some financial resources to help create programs that will get that interest and get them involved. And I just like to finally say that I want to conclude by reminding us of the scriptures from 1 Timothy 4th chapter, 12th verse. It says, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you're young, but you need to set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, and in faith, and in purity." And so just give them a chance to share their God-given talents with the church. Don't criticize them. Just support them. May God add a blessing to the reader and hearer of his holy word. And I just like to remind you that this is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe. There's no charge. It's free of charge, and you'll get to hear the messages, and you may get a notice of messages to come. And on a personal note, I'd like to say that I know that we have a radio station called KTEP, University of Texas, El Paso, 88.5. I have recorded some music in the past, and it's my understanding that they may play some of the music that I've recorded in the past year. So if you have a chance on Sunday morning between 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, check it out, and you'll get to hear some music that I've recorded at the Penny Lane Studios here in Canutillo, Texas. And KTEP stretches all the way across the other side of Texas, because a couple of weeks ago I was in Houston and the radio station came on loud and clear as if I was in El Paso. So if you have a chance, no matter where you are, this station reaches out beyond just El Paso. It reaches out to Texas and other parts of the country. KTEP 88.5. Check it out and listen to it. Good music put on by Dr. Connie Austin. May God add a blessing to the reader and hearer of his word. Again, thank you and have a blessed day. God bless you.